Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. It's been a little teensy bit now since we've gotten to it. We've been doing some Legends Arceus, but new event cycled over. Previously, we were doing Grass Shinies with Wo-Chien. Now we're doing Chien Powerades and Ice type Shinies. So we have Frigibax in Paldea, Snorunt in Kitakami, and then Hubchew in Blueberry. So we're gonna go get all those. We're gonna get dupes for my girlfriend, all that jazz. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of see how this goes. I think I'm gonna jump pretty much into the shiny outbreaks as opposed to worrying about the Chien Powerades. At some point, I probably will do some Chien Powerades with the intent of coming up with nicknames for my Pokemon, because there's some shiny Pokemon, because we're kind of getting a little full in the box again, and I really need to figure that out. I hope we'll be okay, though, for the time being. We'll see. I'm gonna put away a held item, and we're gonna quickly take you. Whoop. That's not right. That. Okay. How are we doing on space? Okay, not great. Let's see. These were the shinies they were going to Brigid from the electric event. I can't do that. Let's just move these over to here for the time being. And that way I could use this box. Because how many shinies are we getting? So we're getting 6 Excalibur, 12 for Snorunt, and then I'm gonna do 3 for Hubchew, so 15. We have what? 12, 13, 14. Just barely enough. Okay. As long as we don't get too many extras. I know we have to kind of do nicknames, so. And now I just got paranoid. I'm like, yeah, these were the ones that we set aside for Bridget. I'm like 99.9% sure. Been a bit. But some of these, yeah, I have the titles and the fancy ones. Yeah, so these are, okay. That's from the electric event. We have the grass event, and then this will come up. Okay, I think I want to start with Frigibax, because that's just going to be the most annoying one. Just because it's hard to tell visually. That might actually be a really good spot there, we'll see. We also need at least a decent space for it. So, let me just see what's kind of going around. I don't think I'm too worried about sizes for all these. I might try to go for, like, a big Excalibur, and then everything else, I think I'm just going to let it happen as it happens. I'm not too worried about doing size stuff here, which will make this hopefully go a little quicker. Okay, it's good enough stuff. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Is this might be a little too far? Fingers crossed, because if there's like one I can go in and out of the town for, this is gonna be like mwah. And then this would go super fast. I am a little worried about being able to spot shiny Frigibax. I think it's a bit lighter. But fingers crossed it won't be a huge issue. Where exactly is it? Oh, this might be a good spot. Let's see. Where are they spawning? Are they in here? What? It shouldn't be time of day only. Is this like, wait, can they not spawn where that is because it's inside of the thing? That's tragic. Yeah, they can't spawn in here. Okay, let's go look for a different one. There were some that looked like they were in flatter areas. Take a look over at this one. It's not really like a picnic kind of spot, which would be ideal if I could picnic or go in and out of a town, but I can live with if it's in a big flat area where I can see them easily. I am cool with it. I know where I'm going. I'm not running in a random direction. You are. Cool. I think shiny Frigibax, especially not being in the ice area, will probably help it stand out. Okay, I think this will work fine. I hope. Let's do the big sandwich right off the bat. Okay. Let's see. Humongo, there is ice. Do we have a dragon one that's good? Number 66, I think, is the better one for dragon. Big. As a city, I'm not too worried about sizes for the other guys. Yeah. This is Humongo Power Dragon 2. I guess we can go Silver Pick. That's a little ice-esque. Probably would have been better with like a blue Pokeball, but you know what? Who cares? I also didn't say, so hopefully I don't horribly botch this. This doesn't look too bad. It's pretty flat in terms of ingredients, but you never know. Some ingredients just kind of bounce around a bit. Perfect. You know, I'm just going to be extra safe. Cool. So this will give us Humongo Dragon 2. And at some point I have to go through and figure out which of the grass types I'm keeping and giving to my girlfriend, but that's a kind of another thing. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of something going on with it. We'll figure it out. Oh boy. Okay, counting time, boys. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Okay, 2 in and we found a shiny. Good job, guys. That was a very tough hunt. We're gonna be wrapping things up here. No, that was okay. That's pretty noticeable. That was like immediate. Just no sandwich boosted odds or anything. I mean, we'll take it. I hope this can't damage itself. Probably should look that up real quick. Okay, that's pretty noticeable. I think it'd be worse if we were in the ice area, but the contrast to the background makes it pretty straightforward. Focus energy. None of your moves? Oh, takedown at 36. Okay, so we're fine right now, but if we go for a higher level one for whatever reason later, then that could become a problem. Where am I catching this in? This is just a regular one. Yeah, there's actually no rush at all because we just have the Dragon 2 up for the big. He didn't use any Herba Mysticas. Yeah, it's definitely more bluey. It's more cyan-y, I guess, than blue. Like, I think this is too dark. The Dive Ball's not bad. I think the Dive Ball's probably our best bet. The Quick Ball actually doesn't go bad because of the yellow in its eyes. Great Ball, I mean, it's not bad. Great Ball works pretty well for the Bex Caliber, I think. I guess I'm just gonna go Dive Ball. We'll kind of just catch things in different balls. And just sort of see what happens. I'll keep the pages open for him too. With the shinies, just so I can reference it. Yeah, we were at 2 faints. There we go. Okay, 1 down, 5 to go. No, I made a silly noise. Look at you. They're very goofy. I love Frigibax. I really like this line. I think when I initially saw it, I was sort of just like, eh. But it's really grown on me. Okay. Like, not faint that one. Didn't feel like a dick. Try that again. 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at you! Oh, so cute! Uh-oh. You got a little close there. So you're gonna battle me. Wait, I gotta back up just a little more, just so I can get a good thing. Oh, get closer! It's so silly! Okay, buddy, I gotta go fight some other guys that are not you. 6, gotta like despawn that one. 7. I'm gonna assume I'm still on 6 just for ease. Okay, well that could get annoying. 7, I feel so mean once again. 8, 9, and this whole thing is just makes me feel bad every time I do it. 11. Well, because we're gonna have to go beat up Cubchoo and Snow Run as well, which sucks. 12. I timed that wrong. Oops. 13. We'll just rather be a little over than a little under than a little over. 14. 15. Yeah, there are kind of a lot of other encounters here. 16. 17. 18. 19. Ah, there's another one. Didn't even get to 30. The little fella run. Boop. Was I at 23? I already forgot what I was at. Okay, that's fine. Look at the little fella. Meh. Meh. 23. That's the noise it makes. I honestly for a second didn't even realize it was shiny until I saw it next to a different one. You can also kind of look at the little arm bands too. Okay. Rude. Then again, I guess I'm beating it up, so I can't talk. You want a dive ball as well? I'm presuming I'm at 23. This could be going better in terms of me keeping track of my number, but that's okay. 2 down, 4 to go. 4, 5, 6, 27. Technically they are pretty easy to notice, especially when they're next to another one. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 6, 7, 38, 39, they're so cute. 40, 41, there's a lot of other Pokemon here, unfortunately. 42, 43, 4, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, we're almost there. 51. Ah! These, we're getting these fast! Gosh dang! Boop. Hello there. And yep, the pair is coming to bite me in the butt. I knew it would! Hello there. Oh, I should have quick balled. Oh well, it's okay. Try that again. There. So far, we're 16 minutes into the stream and we're already halfway done. We spent so much time with the grass ones dicking around trying to get like the perfect outbreaks. And this time it's just like, it doesn't matter. So these are dragon type, right? That'd be very funny because we haven't found a single big one. Yeah, they are dragon. Okay, we just got unlucky with that at least, but I can't complain in the slightest. Okay, 51. Also, berry. There's so many berries. 52. Wrong guy, but whatever. $53. 54. 5. 56. 57, okay, that one was big. 8, 9, 60, we're almost there. I'll do 5 extra, 61, 2, 63, 64. I'll do 66. Okay. Cool. 3 down, 3 to go. We don't need to worry about counting for the moment. We still got a while on that. Okay, so it's just gonna be us riding back and forth now. Trying to figure out whatever the best path is. Seems like coming over here was actually doing decent. Just more to keep track of. Let's see. Okay, we're getting a lot of... I think we're better off being on this side. Because, yeah, we sometimes get just a lot of... Not what we're looking for, mons. Let's check. Despawn, respawn. Okay, Voltorb, sure, whatever works for you, buddy. So, and then what? Yeah, once we get a big one, maybe we'll go auto battle like snow runs before we get the level 1 sparkling power. Just to make the most of that. Either that or Cubchoo, just kind of depending on circumstances. And I do have 2 shiny Cubchoos, but I kind of want to keep both of them as Cubchoos because the name for the one was already kind of Cubchoo-y, more so than Beartic, and then I kept the second one with the title that I really liked as Cubchoo, so... That's why I'm doing an extra one that I don't like really need it, but I want it, so. Which I guess is a, you know, I do need it if I want it. Or something. For a second I thought that was shiny, but then I saw that it just had like the little yellow bands as opposed to red ones. How far do is it like worth going over here? It's gonna be a lot of run back and forth today, eh? That's just how it goes. That's just how it be. Yeah, I feel like I do have to be kind of patient and cautious, because they're not, like, subtle, they're shiny, but they aren't, you know, it's not gonna be like Snorunt, where Snorunt, if there's a shiny, I'm gonna know it's shiny. I kind of have to stare at Frigibax for an extra second. Not as bad as a lot of the other ones. No Poliwag, but, you know. Seems like it'd be dumb to miss a shiny because I was just a little impatient. Oh, because I didn't look over this little ledge. I mean, that's what we're gonna be doing. Hopefully the next one ends up being big, just so we can get that level 1 boost going. See, we got 3 and none of them were big. Which, I mean, look at the draw. Them being big, well, I was gonna say, probably helps a little bit with finding the shiny ones, but it, you know, didn't actually make much of a difference. Although they're probably slightly bigger than average, just because we have the big thing up, so. Yeah, despawn mode. Okay, well. 5 Q-Fant despawn and 5 more show up. You know what they say. That's just it's a real saying, I swear. Yeah, now things slow down a bit, huh? Tis the nature of it. Either that or we've missed 12 of them, though. The game was tricking me into being impatient. It was like, oh yeah, well, this is gonna go really quick, wink wink, and then it's just not gonna give me any for an hour. It's been like 7 or 8 minutes. I'm out of patience already. Oh gosh. I wonder, shiny hunt in the older generations, I would have seen 4 encounters in the time I've seen all these. But I don't shiny hunt in the old games. I do not have the patience for that. At least not, you know, pre 1 in 4,000 plus shiny charm mods. I don't know how many times I'm looking at the exact same like Frigibaxes. Hi there. Hmm. Other one's bound to show up, right? I guess as long as it shows up before the damage runs out, a big one, that'd be lovely. Not that it matters that much. Oh no, I have to spend a minute amount of money. We got time. We got time. I figured I think tomorrow there's a decent chance that I'll end up doing shiny hunting again. Because normally my girlfriend I'd be doing Radical Red, but she has some stuff she needs to deal with. Nothing bad, just busy, down. Might be doing this for the next couple days, we'll see. Either that or going back to Legends Arceus, depending on how long it takes to get all the shinies. Hmm. It's such a goofy noise. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of this. I don't know, maybe I'm just being too low. It feels like we're just not seeing them. Man, we're seeing a decent bit. It's just not like a ton. Anyway. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we're getting so many. All of a sudden, yeah, it's just like, nah, you don't get any more. Game was like, nah. Nah, you got enough. you got your 3. Like, no, I need them for my girlfriend too, I swear. A lot of tumbleweeds. Didn't help that I stopped in front of a bunch of tumbleweed. Okay. His did really just like slow to a crawl in terms of actual progress, unfortunately. Granted, I feel like, yeah, I have to be like kind of paranoid about looking around. That one? No. No, it is! I started doubting myself. That is definitely a shiny. Okay, I had to look at the little ribbons on its arm. You big? You're big! Oh, look at you, you're a big little laddie. And we missed. Look at you! We got our big one! Hopefully I haven't missed any. It took me a sec to recognize that as a shiny. pair, when you have them both on the screen at the same time, it's pretty obvious. Critical hit. Hera! Yeah, I think I'm going for a netball on this one. Oh, well, good job, King Hung. Yeah, I think a netball honestly will look pretty decent on Shiny Excalibur. That's what my gut tells me. I think the other two will try to go for quick balls, maybe. Okay, let's go set up Snow Run before we finish up the 2 remaining Frigibacks. That way we could kind of go from one to the other when we do the Sparkling Power 1, just to not waste it. Yeah. And then what else is there? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, so we do need 2 female Snow Runs, but I'm pretty sure it's a 50-50. So, I don't think that'll be problematic, hopefully. We'll see, but I think it should be fine. Hello! Oh, the Shinies? Figure I'd do a quick check real quick. As I spawn a bunch more in. Yeah, so hopefully the Frost last bit of the Snow Runs won't be too problematic. You know, we'll just do what we can to make it work. I guess we have to make sure there's actually a good outbreak for them. I think there looked like there might have been something good enough on the mountain. I think the forest is just a little too laggy. I think our best bet is going to be one of these two. We'll see. Thankfully, yeah, Snow Run's going to be much easier to spot as a shiny. Like, I won't have to second guess myself in the slightest. I probably should in a sec also just confirm that they can't faint themselves. Because if they can, then we'll have to be cautious. Let's see. Oh. Wait, shit, can this boom? I think we gotta... Okay, I'm gonna assume this can boom. We gotta pull out Quagsire. What? Excuse me. Boxes, thank you. We are pulling out Quagsire in case it booms. I'm presuming it can. Not at all what we're here for, but, you know, yeah, we'll take it. You know, we have a tendency to find some shiny rocks in this game. Well, we were going for the grass hunts, we managed to find an Alolan Geodude that was shiny as well. It's pretty funny. Hey! What am I catching this in? I guess just an Ultra Ball, probably. Not particularly exciting, but it works if I end up evolving it too, so... Works well for the line in terms of shinies. Well, we got a Geodude! Yippee! Anyways. Sure. I wish I could get a little more excited about Geodude shinies. Unfortunately, I already have the full line of Legends Arceus, so it's not that mind-boggling. But you know, we'll take an accidental little friend. Where are we putting it? I guess over here. Got a bunch of little guys just that came to cheer me on too. They're like, did you see that weird looking Geodude? They're so cute. Oh, the little weak. Look at the precious babies. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Okay, back to Snow Run testing. I want to see how feasible this looks. I'm not getting the greatest, but whoa, wait, hang on. Is a spot there they can kind of hide. What if I do picnics? Can I do picnic resets here? Probably just want to get rid of the Steel Terrorite so it's not in the way, but I'm fine with doing that. Ah, that little bit there is a little concerning. Okay, I like the idea of this. This actually seems pretty feasible. Also, I just realized, yeah, so we gotta redeem ourselves for the snow runt that despawned on us a ways back. I heard something about let me try the other side. If this seems feasible, there's some of these rock positions that make me a little nervous. Against your hi there. I want to get a spot where like I can see things as ideally or as optimally as possible. I think the other side might be better. Whoa! Hello there! We found ourselves a little blue fella. Oh, look at you! You're so pretty. Bink. Hello! Oh, Shiny Snorunt's so silly. I like it. It's a good shiny. Its evolution's not as much, but I like Shiny Snorunt. I think I might actually try a quick ball on this. It matches quite well with the blue and the yellow. May as well go for it. Hey. Okay, we take it. You know what? Good start. We haven't actually started the hunt yet, but good start. I'm gonna look up if it can hit itself real quick. Nope, does not look like it can. Okay, cool. Where's this Duskull? Oh, hi guys. I think one of these sides will work fine. Yeah, I think this will work fine. Perfect? No. Good enough, yes. What's this Terror Raid? Really? Okay. Oh yeah, we can just clobber this thing real quick. Sure. This will be nice and quick. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. I think this should just be a one hit, right? Quake. Bada bing, bada boom. That was a tough fight. Scary, very scary. 10 out of 10. We beat it. What? I tried. Cool. Few random items, we take them. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just feign as many of these as we can real quick. I think we'll probably stay on this side as opposed to that side, maybe. There's that little bit there, but I think it's easier to see him. Okay. I feel so evil. Count to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't pay attention to the other one if it was a woman. Whoops. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Fur. 17. Secret. They have fur? 18, I guess so. Huh. 19. 20. 21. 22. Fair enough. 23. 24. 5. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. That one's tiny. 33. 4. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. That one's hiding behind the sign. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 7. 48. 49. We're getting there. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. Oh, shoot. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 2. 3. 64. And one more to be safe. Cool. That's that set up. Do we want to go take a look at the Cubchoo? I may as well, I guess. Might be getting a little ambitious here, but you know how it be. Okay, I'm thinking we do this one. I could take a look at that one too. Use me. Ooh. Ah. The yawns. They're after me. Unfortunately, Cubchoo will not work as a picnic reset, but that's okay. At least in the spots they're currently at. Am I going the right way? Nope. Eh. Let's see. This spot actually looks pretty decent. Just purely off the fact that it's flat. And there's not like a ton of grass. Because sometimes we were having issues in the savannah where the grass, yeah, the grass kind of obscures things a little bit. You know, not anything amazing, but oh, babies! That's decent. Hello, welcome, welcome. Boop. 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 You're so silly. Alright. Let me see what the other spot looks like, just out of curiosity, and then we can decide which one seems better. Either or should work, I think, though. Oh my god, that is a tiny Dodrio! Jeez Louise! Either that or I'm just getting very large. Maybe I'm just very large, you know? Anyway, so it's just past this way. Grab all the hidden berries that are very necessary. The other spot might be better. Freeze. I found a way to wipe all the follow bots from your account. I haven't looked too much into it, but if you do, are you interested about? You know, honestly, sure. Probably better to get rid of them. I'd be down to here. Yeah, I think like this could work. I think the other spot's slightly better though. Hello. So cute. I have to beat up 60 of these guys. Feel evil. They're just little guys. Okay. Let's do the other just because it's a little more open. We'll battle the 60 of them and then go from there. Somebody thought that was shiny. The Krokorok was not. I was zooming by it. You go back to Twitch Whispers. Sounds good. Yeah, because they've been there for a while. I've just gotten used to them at this point. But it would be nice to have a much better idea of how many like actual followers I have and all that. Check here and then I'll start counting. I think this sprat should be good enough. Also, I did see the DM test message. Yeah, I'll hit you back with the test. Ah! Hang on. Who added me? How dare they? Okay. Just as in that one Cubchoo, I'd feel bad about Fanning because it was already being friendly to me. Okay. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. We're not cooperating. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, oh my gosh, she's here. 4, 5, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 44, 5, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 56, 57, I gotta be careful, this one's being friendly. Okay. Okay. Is that shiny? No. Here's the lighting, right? Right? Yeah, that's the lighting. Okay. No, they're definitely more purple than that. The light was just making it look darker. Okay. 57. 8. 59. We're gonna do a few extras as always. 60, 61, 2, 63, 64, and 65. I'm a little unconfident about this spot the more I've done here. But we'll see. I think it's just a matter of finding the best places to stand. Figuring out what the route should kind of look like. Okay. Let's go fly to the cafeteria. buy a Sparkling Power 1 in a sec. I might take a quick BRB break though before then. Take a bathroom break. Jeez Louise. So yeah, we need 2 Frigibacks, 5 Snorunt, 3 Cubchoo. Although we need 2 female Snowrunts. We'll see. Okay. I'll do my save. I'll be right back. BRB. One more second. Okay. Let's do it. Get our Sparkling 1. I honestly probably could just use Sparkling 3, but it's fine. I'm debating, I probably should... I don't know if I want to do Cubchoo first or not. Before I do... Snorunt. Because the Snorunt I might be better off... Since I'm doing the picnic resets, I might want to use that as a chance to come up with some nicknames for some of the shinies that we still need a nickname. And that's probably actually better to do without the sparkling power, so I don't, you know, go too crazy. Or to minimize any waste of it, of the duration. I'm saying things, they're not making much sense, but I'm saying them. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. Okay. Man confuses himself again. Oh, I'm in the lower bit. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, so we just need 2 shiny Bridgebacks still. I think both we're gonna catch in quick balls. See how it goes. Or at least the goal is to catch him in quick balls. If we don't, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like there's a multitude of balls that generally work. There's a decent bit of balls that are more in the blue zone, unlike like the orange zone where they're just like, go fuck yourself, kid. Ignore the Makuhita. Where are they? Hello! Original backs. Reginald is a terrible name for one of these, I love it. Put that on the list, huh? Oh, there's one! Hello there! How are you? Okay, we're gonna go just right for the quick ball. I gotta sneeze, oh no. No, don't ruin the Twitch clip. If I sneeze during the Twitch clip, it's gonna look really awkward. Yeah, I think I held it in. We're good. We got it, we got it. Oh fuck, it's coming back, wait. I think we're okay. I think the sneeze quit. I scared it off, I hope. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Yeah, I think we do Cubchoo next, to be honest. A lot of them right over there, dang. Yeah, fingers crossed Cubchoo goes smoothly. I'm more than confident Snorunt will go fine, given we have a pretty good picnic reset spot going. Cubchoo is a little iffy. I think it's just a matter of finding the route for Cubchoo. There's a part of me that's a little nervous that I'm not going to spot the shiny, even though I've done it like twice before when not even looking for Cubchoo. So realistically, I should be fine. I'm just, you know, a little anxious, paranoid guy. What can I say? Yeah, I'm all quirked up and anxious. Yeah, back down we go. I do love their noise. I don't know, there's so many good Pokemon, like, sound effects. My girlfriend and I were doing, like, a little quiz thing, where it's, like, just randomly generate or randomly pick a sound effect of a Pokemon, from each generation to give you like 1 of 4 options and try to guess which, multiple choice Pokemon the sound effect was. That was pretty fun. I feel like, yeah, it's been on my mind because of that more recently. Just paying attention to the sound effects of them. There's a lot of charm to it. Oh boy, oh boy. Right, I'm like, if I heard a sound effect and was not told anything about the Pokemon, I'd be boned. I think I figured it out. Would you want to do it here on stream or on your... Probably on my own time, just because I'd like to focus on the game for now. I am, so... Let's see. Oh, Frigibax Shinies. Yeah, we did find that first one pretty quick. The Frigibacks have generally been pretty nice to us, so... I don't know, maybe Cubchoo will be the mean one. And we did find at least one shiny Snorunt, and no Cubchoo yet. And we're at more Geodude than Cubchoo somehow. That's not one. Okay. No, okay. Just being safe. Yeah. Let's see. Find any. Hello. Slightly lighter colored Frigibacks. I guess more cyan-y Frigibacks is probably a better description because it goes from like a more of a gray to a cyan. It's pumped full of saturation, you know. I say that like it's a drug. Be like, ooh, sorry guys, I'm addicted to saturation. Like heroin, you stick a needle in your arm, you get saturation. That's not great. No. I should develop that. I should work on that. I'm sure there's lots of money to be made in drugs. Go back and forth. And I guess, yeah, we do want to keep a general eye out on just the random Pokemon that appear. Given they are boosted a little bit, given we have Sparkling Power 1. Ooh. Frigibacks! Yoo-hoo! I feel like I need a topic of conversation or something. I don't know, I swear I got sleepy. I don't know why. I probably just didn't get enough sleep last night, TBH. I've just been in general tired. I think I've talked about this before. I just need more sleep, and I do a bad job of going to bed. I'm not getting, I'm usually getting, I think, like 6 to 7 hours of sleep, so I'm not like, getting nothing, it's not like a 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep kind of situation, but just enough for me to be tired. Someone who needs lots of sleep, and I don't do a good job of doing it because I want to stay up and play video games. Or in the case of last night, after the Radical Red thing, I stayed up and started damage calcing against the Mega Gallade on Chuck's team because I was curious, like, if anything could actually I was like, I want to know what the actual viable counters were for it. There was like nothing. I was struggling to find something that could consistently 1v1 it. The best I think I found was Archeops, and there was a lot of room for problems because of Defeatist. So. Because, yeah, I'd have to, like, account for, you know, a lot of the moves being boosted crits, with Night Slash and Psycho Cut being 1 in 8s. So you kind of have to prepare for a crit there. And it's hard to say if it's going to bulk up on the switch or what move it's going to use, so it just turns into a complicated thing. But you know what isn't complicated? That's right, catching shiny Frigibacks. Hello there, little feller! Whoop. See, they're even excited to be caught. Okay, we're going for the quick ball. I feel like it matches quite nicely, honestly. Will we get it? Hey! Let's go. Well, cool. That's the last of the shiny Frigibacks that we needed. Now we will move on to Cupchew. Yeah, they're all so proud of me for getting all the shinies I needed. Okay. Cupchew. That's our next goal. Real quick, terrible name. I want to write down the name Reginald Bax. That doesn't fit. I don't know how I'm doing that. Reginald is a funny name to me. And I did see you sent them. I will take a look at that in a bit, hopefully. Ah, okay, sir. Mister. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. It's this way. Okay, so we need 3 shiny Cupchews next. Take it with a grain of salt and double check everything we're doing. I just learned how to do it myself now. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. I figure worst case, I just decide it's not worth it doing, but I will take a look at it. So we're looking for purple little guys. It is a bit more subtle of a purple, I think, but we'll see. We are doing it at night, which probably makes it a little trickier. We'll see though. I kind of just gotta figure out how to route this as I go. Have a good stream, whatever. Sounds good, will do. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta minimize my obs on accident. I don't know if these guys are really getting despawned. I think we have to, if we're gonna do this, we have to do like the run back and run, despawn them all kind of thing. I could also try a 360 picnic. It's not amazing, but like it could work, I guess. So I'm sort of just doing that to some extent anyway. I think running back and forth is a little bit faster, but oh boy, Venomoth. I'm gonna end up finding another shiny one of those, aren't I? I think the best place I should be looking right now is just on the Cupchews, like their heads. I think that'll be the most noticeable spot for them. I do feel like this is probably a little easier during the day. Probably not by much though. Am I about to be arena trapped? Womp womp. Okay. Hi guys. Woo! You me. Whew. A little bit sleepy, as I said. I'm not too sure about this spot. I've never seen so said getting all the shinies in this game. I would have been burned down, moved to a different game by now. Nah. Yeah, right now there's events going on with increased shiny odds, which does help because they're quite increased right now. Like I've been streaming what for hour 15. How many have I gotten? 6, 7, 8, I think, in an hour. Granted, one of them was completely unrelated. It was just pure luck, but. But that's what's allowing me right now. I've definitely... I mean, I've hunted a decent bit of shinies without the event-boosted odds, but, you know. It's also ones that I actively wanted. So... I don't think I'd still have anywhere near enough patience for a full living dex. I mean, I have not been doing that much shiny hunting recently, because I've been doing... stuff in Shield and then a bit in Legends Arceus now to get Legendary is funny enough for this game, but well, funny, I've had the game for almost a year and I haven't touched it yet. Meanwhile, you're almost done with the game. Yeah, hey, you know, hey, I bought it and it took me a while to get to it too. That's just kind of how I am in most games. It ends up taking me a while to get to a lot of them. It's just what it be. Sort of, I don't know if this spot, I'm starting to doubt it. I think I'm just not seeing them as consistently as I'd want to. Oh! I guess that's, you know, sorry I doubted your game. This is very consistent. That's consistently a shiny. Hello there! You are so cute, aren't you? You're a little bear. Yep, that's what it is. It's a bear. Oh, they're so cute. And I think the shiny is quite nice. Yeah, that is quite noticeable, thankfully. Even at night. Even with the old night lighting. I'm not sure if I want to catch this in. I might go Heal Ball, honestly. Probably the closest match we're gonna get. Yeah, may as well. I think Beartic, I can do a quick shiny lookup. I mean, it should still be like a purplish color, I think. In a similar... Oh, never mind, it's more blue. Okay, but shiny Beartic is not great. It's literally just like a slightly darker... It's like, it's instead of it being more white, it's like a little bit of a light blue. Pretty underwhelming, but that's okay. I probably would have been better off using like a dive ball there or something. I think that's probably the one I'm going to evolve into Beartic even had a title. But we'll see what we do with it. Worst case, I have to catch another one. I mean, I feel like not a bad, but I mean the Heal Ball generally just looks nice. I like the color pink. Just didn't quite match. I mean, I guess I technically could reset because I saved in front of it, but we got 11 more minutes on this sandwich. I think I'm better off just sticking to it. Out of curiosity, what's the title we got? Fuck it. Is it something that I'd be... Okay, it's just... I could just give that to my girlfriend, worst case. It's not like a rare personality mark or something. One of the funny things, then again, my brother made me a Discord channel and I'm letting people who have added decide what I play, so I feel like I ain't touched Pokemon for a while. And that's just sometimes how it goes. Yeah, you know, so I probably need to do more variety in my Pokemon games, which isn't going to happen given the new Pokemon games coming on a month and a half, but you know, I do have plans to take a small Pokemon break before that comes out, thankfully. We'll see how that all shakes out. And I know that in that like period there is more shiny event stuff in this game going on, but we'll see. I'm sure I will get at least a good week break. Hopefully closer to 2 or 3. Yeah, it releases next month. I'm 99% sure. Forget the exact date. I mean, I'm probably still not. I'm probably gonna wait a week because I did end up. Normally, I don't pre-order games. I haven't pre-ordered games in literally like 10 years. But the Pokemon Center had a free, or you get like a random plush of one of the starters if you pre-order the game. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna pre-order it for the plush. Okay, that was just that on me. But so it comes out sometime next month. But I figure I'm probably gonna wait a week or two because it's just kind of how games just come out nowadays, and they have a lot of issues. I'm like, give them a week to fix any major issues, any crashing or save file deletions or some shit. And I'm just gonna have to hope it runs decently on the Switch 1. Yeah, well, I did check recently. The Switch 2s were actually in stock, but that's kind of a big investment. So I opted to not spend another $500 when I only a few months ago bought a new graphics card and CPU. That already killed the budget a bit for the gaming for a while. Which I still have not actually played anything of intensity with that. So, oops. That is on the to-do list in between the break, though. I do have one, maybe 2 games I'd like to try to play before ZA comes out. It'll probably end up being only one, knowing me, because I'm probably gonna get really invested in the game. I get really invested a lot of times whenever I end up playing, and just end up playing it a bunch. So there's a good chance I'm gonna play through it on a harder difficulty or speed run it or some shit. So let's see. On top of that, we also are doing Radical Red, which also takes up a good bit of time, and I've been having a lot of fun with that, so we'll see how it all, everything shakes out with that. And Cupchew being a bit slow on the spawn, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do about it? Some are quick, some are slow. Yeah, I think this spot is just not quite as good as I'd like it to be. It's not awful, but not as good as the Frigibax was, I don't think. Definitely not as good as the Snow Runt, where I can just picnic reset for it. But hey, I got about an hour left to stream today. I honestly think we're gonna get all the shinies today from this, and then next time I play, I can just do some Qian Power raids. Woo! Yeah, I mean, hey, shinies happening today. Pretty likely. Big. Look at the little fella. He's such a big little guy. Booga 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 booga. I can't help but get into the cutesy voice when I see Cupchew. They're just so silly. Okay, rest could be annoying. Didn't really consider that one. It's fine. Okay, yeah, so Shiny Beartic is like slightly darker in color. It's pretty. I'm looking at all the shiny sprites. It's a pretty weak one. I think we'll just catch it in a dive ball. Either that or a netball. Nah, probably dive ball, because there's like different shades of blue on it. In Gen 5, it was a lot more noticeable, and then like Gen 6, it got a little lighter, and Bank, it got a little lighter. And then by the time I got to home, it got a little darker again. It honestly looks the best in like black and white, and black and white too. Because, it's actually darker. I mean, it's still not great. I think they would have been better off making it a little more purpley. Like Cubchoo, but... Okay. Yeah, that was it. At some point, I know Bridget and I at one point spent like a day just where we, on stream, redesigned some of the worst shinies. I would love to do that again at some point. Especially because Photoshop has now implemented a feature that makes it easier to like select certain colors and just quickly change the hue. Like, I'd be able to do that in 30 seconds. Be able to knock the entire shiny decks out. So that'd be a nice one to do. Give me something. Will we do that at some point? I have no idea. I don't know, it is interesting because yeah, like we've been seeing the custom shinies that got added to Radical Red. And I feel like I have complaints about a lot of them, unfortunately. Like the ones that are positive changes were because the originals were so underwhelming, like Gengar and Garchomp, where it's just like, you can really only go up. And then the ones that were a lot of the ones that were even just like fine shinies, you know, just ended up being worse, I felt like. And ones that I don't think needed to be changed ended up turning out a bit worse. And then I got mad about a few of them. I got mad about the changes to the Altaria shiny and the Clefairy Clefable shinies and stuff. Some of them I see, I'm like, why did you... Even before seeing the change, I'm like, why did you change it? Why? And then I see the change, and like, ah! So... I don't know. I mean, to each their own with different shinies. Honestly, it just seems hard to actually make good shinies. Like a lot of times, like I know I did a tier list thing on Tier Maker randomly when we were Masudaing for Shiny Psyduck like a year or two ago, and the one thing. Or, like, they did like custom shinies of all the Gen 1 Pokemon, and a lot of them just were worse. And it's just like, I think it's just hard to get something that really works. Because the few that we did even, like, if I look back, I think most of them are eh. Like, I think Zapdos and Regice we changed that look good, but that's because the originals were so bad that all you have to do is make it more noticeable, and it's a good shiny. Or it's better. But even, like, because I know I changed, like, we did, like, Blaziken, and I came up with a few different variations for it. And I think when I look back at it, I'm like, all of them are kind of not that good. They're not, like, piss poor, but, like, they still feel off, I guess. And granted, I guess they partially probably feel off just because I'm so used to regular shiny Blaziken, but, you know. Still. I don't know. Once again, another it'd be a fun thing to mess with. Yeah, I don't even know how we go about that stream. Because yeah, because I know my girlfriend, because she'd probably want to actually draw the Pokemon. Because she's, you know, she is more of an artist, drawing artist. I mean, than I am. I'm more of a Photoshop guy. Like I enjoy drawing, but I struggle to commit to it. Nor am I anything that good. Nah, it's honestly more with that sort of thing, more the commitment issue than the skill issue. Like, I don't mind that I'm not amazing, because I just sort of... I do enjoy the process of it, but sometimes it's hard to stay motivated long enough to actually actively start improving or to learn. So... I'd be better off just photoshopping. But then because of the new features, yeah, I'd crank them out much faster than she would. I don't know. And it would be an interesting idea to redesign all of the shinies, but that also just kind of feels like a bad idea. I feel like some of them are so good that there's no point in changing them. You know, I'm like, what's the point of changing shiny Rayquaza or Kyogre or Groudon, or hell, even in terms of Pokemon I really like Spheal, when they already have just really nice shinies. I don't know, I have to go through and find the ones that I think are just sort of okay. Maybe do like half the decks. Honestly, it doesn't even need to be half. It probably needs to be like a tenth of the decks at most. Yeah, most shinies are good. I guess, yeah, there's the few bad ones. But, I mean, there is some charm to the bad ones, I feel like. And you gotta have a few bad ones in there to make the good ones stand out. Anyway. We still have... Okay, now that ran out. Let's go back to the cafeteria. You know, we have a sec. Do I just want to fucking... Hang on. Clearly this is more important than whatever I'm doing. Let me get the sprites of them. We're gonna pull up Photoshop real quick. I'm gonna do just Beartic real quick. We're here. We're on the conversation. I don't have quite enough time to do two things worth. Okay, let me get in here. We only need one more Cubchoo, thankfully. Would I just do that? Okay, hang on. Any Cubchoo? Give me one sec here. Is there like a... That's also not shiny. Really sweet. Okay, hang on. Let's see. I'm gonna pull the Pokemon Home sprites. Beartic, and then Cubchoo. This is gonna be very small, but whatever. Cubchoo and Cubchoo. Okay. We do a new file real quick. I'll put them in and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's see, how teeny tiny are these images? Pretty tiny. Okay, I can show the window. This is what we're dealing with here. Whee! I'm gonna make these bigger. Okay. Yeah, so this is gonna be very low quality, but whatever. Shiny, shiny, regular shiny. I mean, it's not that bad when you zoom in, actually, now that I'm seeing it. Okay, we need a higher quality image of Beartic. I'm sorry, this is not working. I can do it. Hang on, hang on. Let me drag this into Photoshop even. Okay, that's fine. Oh, is this a... I don't know if it's a vector, but okay. We can just bonk. Yeah, so this is shiny, that shiny Beartic is hidden over here. Okay, it's not that bad, I just think they should have changed the body more. Let me see here. Not... One second, I'm working on it. I'm realizing this is actually gonna be kind of difficult because of the background being white. Okay, let me, for the moment, just have Beartic on screen. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Forgive me. I'm rushing here. So that would be, what, this color? That's not... Okay, yeah, well, it's a little white here, too. Okay, that kind of just shifts the whole body over. I wonder if... Hang on, give me a... Okay, yeah, no. I realize selecting white is not ideal. And black, too. Hang on. Okay, well, I've threw myself into a awkward spot. Can I do this one? Okay, well, you know what? I've made a grave error in my judgment. I tried to hue shift to white like a bozo. This is where I've clearly made a massive blunder. How would I go about this? Frankly, dumb idea. Hang on, give me a sec. A little darker. Ta-da! It's a better shiny now. Hang on. Anyway, let me put this. Oh god. Okay, hang on. We're not gonna make it green. Okay, so this could be going a lot better. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, maybe. Okay, ignore how the other one's changing for a second. Okay, and the problem is there's also the darks that I can't really easily change. Hang on. Okay, well, I see what happened here. Color. What am I even trying to do here? Hang on. Clearly, man does not understand how Photoshop works. We're gonna also... Not you. Okay. Okay, well, clearly... The idea here is failing because I suck at my photoshopping. Let's see. I need to like color range for this, really. Alright, one more test here, hang on. I like what they did with the hands. I don't think there's a way to do this the way I want to. I'm being very sloppy right now, by the way. Okay, I liked what they did. This would take more effort than I realized. Unfortunately, I chose a white shiny, or a white Pokemon, which turns out bad for photoshopping quickly. There's probably a better way to do this. I would just have to know what I was doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, at this point, I may as well just change the whole thing. Like I like the idea. I'm just not succeeding at my job here. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, damn. Sorry. I'm sorry. Was I boring you, game? My dog shit ideas. Anyway, back to what was actually supposed to be happening right now. But I'll work on that. I'll work on that a little bit. I need to realize. I think there is a way to hue shift like white and black. I just don't know exactly how to do it off the top of my head. So. So just pretend that I'm competent. I feel like a bozo. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clearly stupid. Oh boy. Oh wait, we actually just better off doing this. Okay. One more. Cubchoo and then 5 Snow Run to go. I guess we only have like 45 minutes, but we'll see. If we miss a few Snow Run, it's not the end of the world. My ego got in the way. No. Being day now does help a little, I think. I hope. Just to make it a little easier to spot him. Excuse me. Whew. I don't know why I said, like, yes, no shit, there's Cubchoo. So I just saw one running happily toward me with its arms in the air, excitedly. Which is always very adorable. And if you disagree, you're wrong. And probably deserve the death penalty. So hopefully, Cubchoo here will show up without too many issues. Honestly, now that I sort of was examining the Erratic Shiny a bit more, I do like what they do with like the paws. I'll have to actually evolve it in game and see what I think of it. Because maybe it just looks worse in that one like little image because it's so small. We're not seeing like the 3D model of it. But yeah, I guess even just changing like a white shiny or like a really dark, or like a white Pokemon or a really dark Pokemon to shiny can be kind of difficult. Probably harder to go from light to dark than dark to light. Which is why like Mega Gengar shiny looks really nice. Yeah, going for it. You have to like, you can't like hue shift it. You can't like traditionally hue shift it. You almost have to put like a tint on it. Which like, yeah, like when we look at like regular shiny Glalie or even Frostlass, I guess, like, yeah, a lot of it is minimal. Like, they're not changing the full body color much. They're just changing the eye color on Glalie. And like the little bit of blue on Frostlass to be lighter. And I kind of see what I'm trying to think what other like white Pokemon there are that have gotten, you know, the shiny treatment. So all of them. Yeah, what are other Pokemon that don't really have much color to them? That is interesting, and I'm shockingly not coming up with, like, anything. You know, like, I can come up with shinies that make Pokemon white or nearly white. Like, I don't know, like Eevee, for example, but I'm really not thinking of any, just white Pokemon that much. I mean, like, Cryogonal, I think it's all, like, ice types. I guess Dugong is a pretty bad shiny. Cryogonal, it's not really white, but it's a lot of like light blue. It's kind of a more mediocre shiny because like a lot of times they end up changing just the not white stuff, which is often too subtle. I mean, yeah, because I guess you look at the trend too. A lot of worse shinies are lighter colored to begin with, or like very mono colored. I'm looking at like Articuno, but even like Zapdos, yeah, is all, or Regice. Regice is a good example of it, where it's like mainly one color, and it's a very bright, light color. Because, yeah, Beartic really doesn't... It's a lot more white even than... I guess Execute is pretty bright. And they make it, like, yellow. I just saw that, that's why I brought it up. But yeah, that's how a Beartic, like, you only have, like, the little bit of blue on it to run off of. Which, I don't know, interesting. And I guess, yeah, Mousehold Tandemaus has a pretty bad shiny. Huh. I guess that is an interesting, thing. I guess I have to run down the Pokedex list. You get a good idea of which ones are very bright Pokemon, very white. And see how many of them have good shinies versus bad shinies. Because it probably is the hardest shiny to design. Because, like, otherwise, what, you just kind of, like, tint the whole Pokemon, which doesn't look that good. And right, yeah, obviously there's some cases where the Pokemon are not, you know, super bright or even super dark. I mean, like, that might be kind of what went on with Gengar's shiny. Granted, I think Gengar's shiny used to look better, and over time it slowly got... The regular Gengar got slowly lighter, so the difference between the shiny and the regular was made less and less. I don't know. Okay, well. That's my observation for the day, I guess. Oh my god, those are some violent yawns. Or yeah, you look at, I mean, I guess when you think about it too, like look at like Voltorb and Electrode shiny. Like, they're only changing the red, they're not changing the white on it. Which I think makes sense, and I think it looks very good as the shiny, but I think there's a reason they're doing it that way. So even like, yeah, I'm looking at like shiny Skarmory, where really it's not that good of a shiny, but a majority of the interesting part is like the wings, which are not. I mean, granted, it's more silvery, and they kind of give it a tint, which I think works a little bit better in the case of, yeah, like a metal, because you can kind of take that in different directions, which is harder to do with, like, snow. Could make it yellow. But I'm glad they made it purple and not yellow, because a yellow PP Snow guy just, like... Not as good. Another title! Dang! We are getting lucky with the titles. Okay, I think we'll catch this probably in a dive ball. That I think still does look better on Shiny Beartic. I'm not seeing it in game, but that's the vibe I get. Can you give us another title? I'm wondering if I should get one more for... Or if I just give her one with the title. If I want to be greedy and steal all the titled ones. I probably should go for Snow Run. I guess I do Snow Run now, and I could always come back for one more Snow Run later, or for Pub-Chew later if need be. So. And the one's just a sociable anyway. Real quick, I'm curious on the title. I gotta know. What did I get? Non-mark. Cute. Nothing crazy on the titles. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into picnic resetting then for no run. I might have to mess around with which side I'd prefer to do it on, but we'll see. Yeah, and I could do nickname stuff, but that seems, oh, excuse me, like not a great idea. Because, like, given I have the Sparkling Power level 1 up, I think I want to try to be somewhat efficient. Never! We'll see, though. Let's start over this way. We could try the other side if it feels bad. But, like, I think this spot is pretty solid. I don't know why I thought that was on picnic. Yeah, because I have to keep going back and forth between spreadsheet stuff. I'd have to go between different, like, tabs. I go through my list of... I mean, I guess I could come up with nicknames now. And not go down my nickname list just yet. Or, like, my potential nickname list. And just see if I come up with anything I like. Okay, well, we got... Let's see, we would have Fanfi, Morpeko, Plusle, Mine, and Palmy, Pachirisu, and Deem. And some other stuff now, but... You know. Who cares about the other stuff? I'm gonna, like, scoot over a little bit here. I keep getting, like, a Pokemon on the left side. What would I want to... So the only things we really care about are I have a Fanfi nickname already, because I had a previous one, a Shiny Palmy nickname. From a previous one. That I have to, I guess, mildly consider. Which I guess if we're starting with Fanfi, I had Wimbley. I don't know, Wumbly. This one will be a Dawn fan. Wimbley and Wumbly. What else could I come up with? What other good Dawn fan names are there? Yes, Dong fan. No. Might be leaning toward trying the other side. Am I really gonna write Dong fan down? Like, seriously, buddy? Is that the best you got? Trying to see if I can go with anything else off the top of my head. I mean, honestly, Wumbly is I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, I'm just deleting Dong fan. No. I guess I will have to see if I have anything else that calls out to me on my list. Did I ever come up with a other nickname for the Palmy line? I did not. Because sometimes when I catch like a Pokemon in a line, I come up with nicknames for the other Mons, if it works out. Okay, I'm gonna try the other side just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, there's more spawning over there than I realized. There's the little hill that they can kind of spawn by, but whatever. Okay, so I have two more Picos. I have Good Sight Bigger, the Sleepy, and a little bit bigger. So I have two different more Picos. Okay, well, obviously Morp. Or Mort. We're going a little lazy with it. What else could I do? The Peeky? Peeky. I'm just gonna keep scooting over. Peeky. Orc. Oh, there is like, yeah, I'm like, can I do something with the fact that they are the two forms? Like, I could name one Jekyll and one Hyde, and we're getting one inside now. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually I'd have to verify I'm spelling these right. Hang on. Jekyll and Hyde. I think Hyde I'm spelling right. Okay, I think I'm spelling Jekyll wrong, though. Okay. I don't even think the other side's gonna work much better. Well, we'll try it. Okay. Fuck you. So it's Jekyll. Oh, that's kind of weird, but okay. How far over can I go this way? Oh, hunger and hanger. I'm working at it. I'm sure there's something more creative I can come up with. I don't know, we got like, what? Hampty and Hamtaro? I feel like I already have those in the nickname zone. Okay, we'll move on. We have 3 Plusles, a little bit bigger, the Snow Frolicker, Pint-Sized Powerhouse, and Series Big and the Sleepy. And we got a Minin Pint-Sized Powerhouse and Minin Good Sight Bigger, the Peckish. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to come up with 5 good nicknames for him that all like go together. Okay, I think I got a little overconfident when I said we'd be able to finish up all the shinies today. I think we'll get through most of them, though. I mean, we already have gotten through a good chunk. We just need 5 Snorunt. Granted, still 2 female, but... You know. The bare minimum we need is 5. I almost missed that one. I'm glad I do the thing where I look back and forth multiple times. Not. Hello. Big Mail. I saw the title, I got excited for a sec, but no, that was the other random one. That. I guess we'd probably catch this as like a Glalie. Or presuming it'll be a Glalie. Don't know how that affects the Pokeball we're catching it in, but we'll see. Weather Ball, there's no weather here. Close enough. That almost made sense. Once again, really nice shiny though. Big fan of it. Yeah, we're definitely making up for the lost Snorunt that despawned in front of our face. Oh, there's another one. Don't despawn you! I see you! Okay, what are we catching this for Glalie? Mirror Ball, fuck it. Please, just catch right away. Thank you. Other one, other one, other one! If this one despawns, I can't have 2 Snorunt despawn on me in my entire history of Pokemon gaming. That's pretty close, but I think we're fine. Hello there, you. Let's get another quick save in. We get a female? Male, okay. We're gonna have a lot of Glalie. Baby! Okay, well that's number 3. We're making good progress. A lot of males, but hey, look at the draw. We got time. We got time to find females. Might end up with a lot of shiny Snorunt, but we'll get them. Lizard. Nice body. I'll do one more false swipe. I'm gonna presume this one also becomes a Glalie. I honestly like the idea of the Premier Ball for shiny Glalie. Yeah. We'll do a Premier Ball for this one. And then the next male we find, I guess we go Quick Ball. Cool! Snorunt was caught. Lovely stuff. For a second I did think thought I saw another shiny one. Oh, I did. I thought it was the Litwick for a second. What the fuck? That's 3 in a row! Dude, what the hell? Another male! Dude, that was 3 back to back to back! What the fuck? What is this, like, chaining nonsense? This isn't, like, radar chaining from, like, Platinum. Are there any more? Does anyone else want to show up? Want to go back to back to back to back? No? We're done? You sure? I can do another one. Oh, that's okay. We're going back over here, yeah. That was pretty crazy. I thought it was the Litwick, and then I was like, oh wait, it actually was another one. Hey guys. Jesus Christ. We only need 2 more, but we need still female. Are they? I thought they were gonna be 50-50. They are 50-50 on male to female. Okay, we've just gotten a little unlucky. Yeah, I don't know. There's a pretty decent chance that we end up catching a few extra shiny Snorunt, which, I mean, I can't complain too much. They're silly. But, oof. Anyway, the +1 the Minun, I really don't know what I want to do for them. Like, I feel like there's got to be a silly name I can do for them. Or I'm like, because like I could also, unfortunately we have 3 and then 2. Like I can do pairs. Well, I guess we have what? A little bit bigger, pint size, serious big end, pint size, good size. Like, we did kind of go for little and big. We could kind of pair them that way. My first thought was, I don't know, like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from Dr. Seuss, but I'm not like that invested in that idea. What do we do? We have the 2 pint-sized power Thing 1, and we have the pint-sized powerhouses, Thing 1 and Thing 2. I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be something silly I can do, and I'm just like not getting very far. I don't know. We got like Boingo and Boingo. Boingo and hang on one sec. Boingo and Boingo. I don't know, we got like Greg. No. Oh, we got like Muppy and Pluppy. Which I could either be fancy and like reverse which one is which, or just keep them as the obvious ones. We got Muppy, Pluppy, Mupples and Plupples. Oh, shiny! A female? Big! It's still a male, but it's big! We're 5 for 5 on the males, unfortunately, and it's a 50-50 male-female, so we just have been a little unlucky. But we'll take it. For the quick ball, I guess this will most likely be a snow run. Or remain a snow run. The quick balls actually do look quite nice, I feel like, on the snow runs, so can't complain about that. Nice, nice. Any more? Are we doing any more chaining? No, that's okay. I don't know how much longer we have on our sandwiches. But I got like 15 minutes before I'll call it good for the stream, so. I don't know, I also had Snuppy. I'm trying to think of like, cause yeah, this is still going off the pairs, so there's just like the one guy that I don't know what to do with. I don't know, Frupple? Yeah, some of these I think are gonna benefit from me looking at that names list. I don't want to go. I don't want to do the thing where I have like a gazillion trillion names that I come up with, because it just makes everything harder in the long run. We'll see. Oh yes, we can name one Mary, one Shelley, one Franken, and one Stein. Okay, there's something weirdly funny about that. Hey, Snow, you look pretty big too. You another big one? Huh? Female? Hey, big female! Okay, we finally can get a Frostlass. Now we just need one more. This is our 6th shiny snow run, so we're going a little over the amount we need, but that's okay. I think we do a dive ball for Frostlass. I can do a quick lookup of its shiny to be safe. I think a dive ball should work pretty well on it. I mean, it does have like a little bit of pink on it. I mean, the dive ball might be almost a little intense color-wise, but I don't know what else I would do. Because yeah, the Premier Ball, unfortunately the red line on it becomes pink, or like a magenta-y, I guess. And dive ball's probably our best bet. I think the net ball's way too intense. Same with the grid ball's not bad. I could do the Premier Ball. Yeah, let's do dive ball. How many more stone are we gonna get before we get another female? That's the real question. If we get one more female within the next like 15 minutes, we'll get all the shinies in one day. So I'm also running really low on box space, so hopefully we get this within a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, this ended up being a really good spot. Okay. Okay, wait, so Mary, Shelley, Franken. I don't know why I like that a lot. Stein. I just named the last one Monster. So yeah, the big ones would be Frankenstein in this moment, would probably be Mary Shelley. I mean, granted, it depends on genders maybe, but I don't think it matters. I get a little too caught up on naming my Pokemon the appropriate gender for some reason. What, can they not be gender fluid? Anything else I can come up with? I could do what? Like eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Just name the last one like Tiger. Here, wait, let me make sure I'm... Miny, mo. I just want to make sure I'm spelling that correctly. I guess it could, according to Wikipedia, it can be spelled a number of ways, so... That's okay. I'm just gonna run with it. Okay, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then Tiger. Or like, I don't know, Ketchup. Okay, cool. There's what? Tiger, there's Ketchup. I might actually kind of just put all these in one box. Ketchup, Tiger. I do like, wait, Ketchup is 6. I could do Ketchup Tiger. By its toe! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo! I choose that one, the shiny one! Female? Yeah! Female! And titled. Okay, we only got one more snow runt than we needed. We take it. We take it. And it's titled, which is pretty sick. It's a good way to wrap up, too. The last shiny we're getting is a titled one. Love to see it. It is paralyzed. Coolio, coolio. I'll swipe it. Boom. And I think we'll go for the dive ball on it. The fact we got all the shinies today is kind of crazy. Dive ball. Can we get it? Ooh, nice. I think the next 2 shiny outbreak events are not going to be as many Pokemon. I think they get smaller and smaller with each one. So I think the last one we only need to catch like 6 Pokemon, so that's kind of nice. Any more? Are we doing any more of that chaining? God, this was such a good spot for this. Dude, the picnic resets for these kind of things are just so strong. Yeah, we don't even have the thing up anymore. Yeah, we are not able to get like any more shinies. Sleepy time. Frostless the sleepy. Cool. I also like the name Catch a Tiger with like one word. Tiger catcher. No! I misclicked. That actually feels bad. Okay, well, we have a few moments here. Let's see about giving like one quick attempt at the Qianpao raid. Wherever it is. I think I missed it. So it should be an ice type raid. I feel like this one shouldn't be too bad because we got a lot of like good options for it. And also, I feel like this one's better because Wo-Chien and... It's better to farm because Wo-Chien and Ting-Lu are much bulkier. Although Qianpao does a lot of damage, so we'll see. But I feel like if any of them are going to go well, it'd be this one. so. Yeah. Let's see. So I guess what we just try Koraidon and I think the first thing we want to probably try is Iron Hands, to be honest. There's a chance we take too much damage, though. We'll see. I don't think there's any other like phrases that we could do for the Plesselminen. I kind of like the combination of things. It's kind of a fun one. Ben and Jerry's ice cream. This is the first time I've actually seen a shiny champ. That champ is weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Another white shiny. Funny enough, we were talking about that earlier. It feels like it's doing blackface, I'm gonna be honest. Not that like it is, but that's like the vibe it gives me, I feel like. And I don't care for that. Okay, so Crunch is good. I don't know what it can hit me with. It's gonna do a lot. I mean, if we get Ruination first turn, that's a problem. Bro, you can't click Haze. What the fuck is wrong with you, Dick? I don't even think I can Belly Drum. How did Blazical Crash do to us? Not very much, actually. Alright, yeah, the Koraidon probably actually won't be great. I guess it also depends if it has Sacred Sword or not, because I think King Gambit could theoretically work. I mean, Ice is weak to a decent amount of things. Do I have enough health? No. Okay, well, that was dumb of me. I think this strat could work. I just have to wait for the haze to go off. Right now it's doing more. Okay, it's spamming haze. Okay, well that's a problem. We might honestly want to consider going back to Iron Moth. Because while Lunir is bulky, the hazes won't affect it. Or strategy on it, which is Acid Spray. I don't think I really want to Dynamax or Terra Dynamax. So I'm worried I'm just gonna go down. If I live this, I should have Terra'd it, I think. No. Okay, that was a good call. Yeah, Haze kind of fucks up the strategy, and it's worse than, yeah, Swords Dance, because we lower our HP. We're not gonna do it this time. Okay, real quick, we're gonna go back to a Pommy. So we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Pommies, and then one that we already had, which is a Good Sight Bigger, which we named Teenson Mouse. And then we have a Pine-Sized Powerhouse and a Love Ball, a Good Sight Bigger and a Dream Ball, and then a Good Sight Bigger and a Good Sight Bigger. So we had Teenson Mouse, we had... I feel like there's something I can do with that, and I just don't know what. I don't know. Teenson Mouse? Looks like Tinson Mouse. I want to do something with that, I just don't know what. With Tinson Mouse. Mousenteens. Mousenteens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's just Mousenteens. Whatever. We might need another gimmick. I'll do one more attempt at Champ out here. I feel like Iron Hands might still work, honestly. I mean, I could try Keratin, but I think it is weak to... I was thinking it would be neutral to ice, but it looks like we're weak to it. I guess fighting doesn't actually resist ice. So we've only seen, what, Ice Shard Crunch and Icicle Crash. Okay. I mean, because I don't know, maybe Rock Ogre Pond could work too. I'm gonna try one more time with Iron Hands. And then we'll revisit this tomorrow, obviously, whether we win or lose. I'm sure there's a consistent way to beat this, though, without any issues, given it's only a 5-star. Or I could just do Teeny Mouse. I don't know, maybe I should abandon the naming scheme on these guys. Also, the fact that it's a good sight bigger is kind of funny. Although I guess it's still the tiniest version of the mouse. I thought I had something else similar. Here, wait, let me see. If I go to my nickname sheet, if I just search for Mouse, I had Mouser, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna do like Teen. Nope. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we just abandon that. I don't know where to go from there, but... And I'm like, Palmot, Mata. Like, okay, we... Not the greatest here. Okay, you do have Sacred Sword, so... That immediately takes, I think, King Gambit out. I mean, Ogre Pond might still kind of work. I mean, even Keratin might work just purely off damage. I'm not too sure. We'd have to see. Like, I'm sure there's something. I think it's honestly just a damage it kind of thing. Like, you just gotta get as much damage in as you can. It's like Koraidon might outspeed too. Yeah, we know what its full move pool is. I'm sure I'll think of something off stream potentially as like a what matches really well into this. Yeah, because we can't do Fire Ghost because of Crunch. What else was this ice? I guess what Steel does, probably? I can't do Steel Ghost, even. I mean, I guess it's better... The best thing to get hit by would probably be the fighting move, given it's the only not stab. Ice is the worst. We need to resist ice, I think, is probably the minimum if we're doing anything. I mean, this is actually kind of just working. Just high attack stat, Drain Punch. I think we're gonna win without any issues. So. I don't know, back to the nicknames, I don't know, Palm. The Pinky... I don't know. Yeah, okay, these guys need work. And then Patrice into the Toba farm. I guess I should probably highlight them. We'll have time for this tomorrow or next time we play. I think it's going to be tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday. One of the 2 days. Where we'll go through a nickname Shinies and do all that shit. Okay, yeah, so literally just Drain Punching on Iron Hands does more than enough without too many issues. Maybe we try Koraidon just to see. That is an interesting shiny. It is growing on me a little bit on Chanpo. 2 spicy Ever Mysticos. Nice. And yeah, we'll probably get a bunch of proteins from doing this, as well as Ice Terra Shards and whatnot, so. The rewards, honestly, are worth it, just because of the high chance it seems that we can get Herba Mystica from these guys. I think this one and Chiyu are going to be really solid to grind on. I don't know, I'll have to look at like base stats. I don't know if there's anything better than Iron Hands, or just purely off attack stat. I can always just give like a black belt. I can't even give it, actually, if I'm going to be clicking one move, I might as well just give it a choice band. So we'll have to see. We'll have to experiment a tiny bit, because if Koraidon works, it's probably better. But, okay. We're gonna wrap up here. Real quick, just to go back. Yeah, we got all these guys. So we got the 6 Frigibacks, 3 Cubchoos, 7 Snorunt, because we had to get 1 extra, and then the Geodude. Let me do a quick heal, actually, too. Wrap up. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy with how this all turned out. It went very effective. It was, what, 2.5 hour stream when we got everything we needed? We got the 15 shinies plus 2 extra. Like, I cannot at all complain, so. But yeah, okay. We're gonna have to wrap up here though for the night. So yeah, next time we'll mess around with Chanpao raids, do some nicknaming stuff, all that fun stuff, and then we'll get back to Legends Arceus after that. So yeah, that'll be the plan for next time. And that'll also wrap things up here, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I was sure to get them as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye!